everyone, welcome back to our Fire Nursing Tutorial YouTube channel. In this class, we'll discuss with CBC interpretation, complete blood count interpretation. First, we'll see how the CBC report is divided. How it is divided. Here, it is mainly consists of three types of parameter. The first one is RBC parameter. And the second one is the WBC parameter, and then third one is the platelet parameter. Here we can see 6 steps how to interpret CBC easily. We'll see step by step. First, step 1 and 2. Step 1 and 2. Here we'll see about RBC, red blood cells, RBC. Here we'll see HB. It is in male, that is 13 to 17 gram per dl, and then in female it is 12 to 15 gram per deciliter. This is the HB in male and this is the HB in female. If HB is less than the normal level, then that is called anemia. Less than normal, that is called anemia. And then if the HB is more than the normal, that is called polycythemia. Or it can be either dehydration. If it is anemia, we'll see MCV. What is MCV? That is mean corpuscular volume. Here MCV is 80 to 100 femtoliter. If it is MCV is less than 80, it is called as microcytic anemia. If it is more than 100, more than normal level, that is called as macrocytic anemia. If it is in between 80 to 100, then it is called as normocytic anemia. Here microcytic we can see in the cases of iron deficiency and thalassemia. And then in macrocytic we can see in B12 or folate deficiency, and also we can see in the patients taking alcohol. And then this normocytic we can see in chronic kidney diseases, and then acute blood loss and chronic diseases. This is all about the step 1 and 2. Now step 1 and 2 completed. Here the step third step. Here we are going to see about WBCs. In this, total leukocyte count. Here TLC. Here normal level of leukocyte count is 4,000 to 11,000 cells per microliter. It is the normal range. If it is more than 11,000, then the condition is called as leukocytosis. It is called as leukocytosis. Here we can say leukocytosis. This condition we can say in bacterial infection. Inflammation, leukemia, certain drugs like steroids, and also in allergies. This is when the condition is more than 11,000. And when it is less than 4,000, then the condition is called as leukopenia. Here we can see this condition in viral infection, and bone marrow suppression, and also drugs like methotrexate, certain drugs like methotrexate. This is the third step. Here we are going to see the TLC, leukocyte counter. Next we will see the fourth step, that is DLC, differential leukocyte counter. Here we are going to see here neutrophils, lymphocytes, eosinophils, monocytes, and basophils. Here neutrophil count is increased, then the condition is called as neutrophilia. We can see this in the condition of bacterial infection, trauma. We can see bacterial infection, trauma, and steroids. If neutrophil count is decreased, it is called as neutropenia. If neutrophil count is decreased, it is called as neutropenia. Here we can see this in neutropenia. We can see this in sepsis, and then aplastic anemia. In the case of aplastic anemia. And then here lymphocyte count is increased. It is called as lymphocytosis. Here lymphocytosis is the condition we can see in CLL, that is chronic lymphocytic leukemia, and then seizure-like malignancies. We can see lymphocytosis. Also in allergic conditions also we can see. And then here decrease the lymphocyte count. That is called as lymphopenia. Here, this condition we can see in HIV patient. HIV patient. And then if eosinophils count is increased, if this count is increased, it is called as eosinophilia. Eosinophilia. We can see this condition in allergic cases and then parasitic infection. Allergies and parasitic infection. And then this one, monocytes. This one is if the count is increased, that is in the chronic conditions. Here it is increased in the chronic conditions. And then here basophils very rare. Rising basophils is very rare here. Next we'll see the fifth step. Step 5. Here we'll see the platelet. Normal range of platelet is 1.5 to 4.5 lakh. If it is less than the normal, that is called thrombocytopenia. Less than normal, that is called as thrombocytopenia. And then this one we can see in the patients dengue, in the case of dengue, and then idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura, and also in aplastic anemia. If it is increased, platelet count is increased more than the normal, it is called as thrombocytosis. And then we can see it in the infections and in some malignancies. This is the fifth step. Next we'll see the sixth step. It's a red flag values. Red flag values, it's very important. Don't forget. Here, HB less than 6 gram per DL, urgent transfusion, blood transfusion, it is needed. And then next comes to the WBC. WBC more than 1 lakh, then suspect leukemia. And then platelets, that is platelets less than 20,000. It is bleeding risk. It's indicate bleeding risk. And then last one is pancytopenia. This indicates bone marrow failure. Here pancytopenia is nothing but a lower than the normal number of RBC, WBC and platelets. Totally it indicates pancytopenia, in the sense bone marrow failure. This is the sixth step, important one. Now we will see the summary here. Hemoglobin to find out anemia, and then to find out type of anemia, MCV, that is mean corpuscular volume, and then type of infection, that is total leukocyte count test, and then differential leukocyte count, that is for the which type of infection, and then platelets, whether the bleeding risk is there or not. And then sixth one is look for red flag values, that has to remember. Here each of the steps takes 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Here you can assess the CBC report in 30 seconds. 30 seconds you can assess. This is how you can interpret the CBC report. Practice these steps daily on the actual report. It may get lot easier for you. If you find today's video is helpful, then please give it a like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more informative content.